You always dress appropriately for court. I appreciate that.
Right.
No, that's good. All right. So what's going to end up happening? We're currently in a jury trial, so I can't do jury trials at once. I've done that before, but the staff is like, Stephanie, it's too much.
Yeah.
So what's going to end up happening is your case is going to be recalled for another trial setting. And you have a choice. You can have a jury trial or you can have a bench trial. Jury trial, 12 people will hear the evidence and they'll make a decision on whether you're guilty or not guilty, or you can have a bench trial. A bench trial is where I hear all the evidence and I make a decision. What I can tell you, if the state proves their case beyond a reasonable doubt, I'm going to find you guilty. If they don't prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt, I'm going to find you not guilty. So that's something for you to think about between now and your next court date, okay?
Okay.
I find that you should be allowed to represent yourself, okay?
Okay. It's like qualified. This is the qualified.
A what?
Qualified to see if I'm able to represent myself.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So how far did you go in school?
I'm currently in school right now. Should be graduating next year, but now that I'm now getting behind with finals because of.
All right. So here's the thing. The best thing about being a witness and what attorneys always tell witnesses is just answer the question that's asked of you.
Okay.
So how far are you in school?
I'm in college now.
All right. What year?
I'm considered a sophomore/junior.
All right. And what are you studying?
Law.
All right. And how many years have you studied the law?
I'll say about 5 years.
All right.
But it was in the civil litigation and family law. And
So have you ever studied criminal law?
I never had a desire to learn about it until now that I'm going through this.
All right. So remember what I said. Just answer the questions. Have you ever studied criminal law?
I've never studied criminal law, but based on my study, it's like all civil in nature.
All right. So here's my other question for you. Do you understand you have a right, because this is a criminal matter, you have a right to have an attorney appointed to you if you cannot afford to hire an attorney? Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So do you want to have one? Can you afford an attorney?
That's
yes or no?
At the moment, no, because of
All right. Then the next question. Here's the thing. Just listen to the questions. All right. Are you able to afford to hire an attorney?
No.
All right. Would you like an attorney appointed to you?
But I'd be able to speak to counsel, like someone from my counsel, to be able to make a decision. I don't want to just rush and say yes and no when I don't